Alright guys, we got a 1 seed down 2-1, so let's talk about it. Is Desmond Bane's hamstring okay? I haven't seen anything about it. It's probably going to be more than one video today. Also a bit on Spurs Blazers, a lot on Castle and Harper as you'd expect. So, for the Pistons, man, everything is tough on offense against this Magic team. I mean, Cade had that fourth quarter run where it felt like he was able to get into just simple Duren screen actions where I think Duren is kind of changing the angle of the screen a little bit to where like his back is facing the rim. And I feel like that allowed Cade to get downhill a little bit, force Wendell to navigate in space, and that's cool. But besides a few things late there and Cade making a really tough pull-up three, and also Tobias buying them out of some rough possessions with some tough mid-rangers, for the most part, there is just not a lot here for this Pistons offense against this Magic defense. I mean, Duren, I mentioned the screen setting, and that opened up Cade a little bit, but as far as Duren scoring, I mean, it is just not here whatsoever. Like, he did have some nice blocks late there, but we have gone from, let's see what Duren's self-creation looks like in the playoffs, to, oh, the Wendell matchup seems tough for him, to now he has no answers at all. He was 3 for 10, and I'm going to say the majority of those 7 misses were versus Wendell, either on the roll, in the post. I mean, the baskets he got were just flow of the game stuff when he was able to get free at the rim. If there is any sort of screen on or off the ball where maybe Duren is setting the screen or maybe somebody's screening for him to try to cut or any sort of DHO location on the floor with anybody to open something up for Duren, you got to find it right now. Some screen setting has opened it up a little bit more for Cade, who was not good in this game either, even if he had the nice run late. But we all knew this could be an offensively challenged team in the playoffs, especially in the half court. And if your number 2 guy is just not here at all, and Wendell Carter is just outplaying him and then some, I mean, taking offensive rebounds from him as well. Now, there were other things along the way. It feels like a lot of the Cade baskets are just complete grinds, where he's like trying to muscle through Paolo on a switch, or he's trying to make these tough mid-rangers over like Jamal Cain, who's playing good defense. I mean, he did get one 3-point play, one on Suggs late, and there were multiple Cade threes in this one where weren't a lot of passes. There were also a few where it felt like the Magic just kind of had him figured out. I mean, I know he was much better in the first 2 games, and I don't think he's going to be this bad the rest of the way, to be clear, but like Franz is mirroring his steps perfectly to block him when he's trying to attack early, or Goga's timing his contest perfectly when Cade's at the rim to where the wraparound to Stu was just a little too difficult. And there was this one where Cade tried to do the skip pass to Tobias, and Paolo stole it, but Suggs was in like the perfect spot as a help defender at the rim to where, or in the paint, to where Cade had this, I think, brief moment when he was in the air where he was like, oh crap, Asar's not actually open and I'm already in the air. I mean, Asar was 7 for 10 tonight, like that's cool, but yeah, there are real problems with this Pistons offense. Again, I expect Cade to be better, but this is alarming. All of the fears that you would have with this Pistons offense, it is here, man. And then at that point, we're hoping for Tobias again. He made some tough shots out of plays that were kind of going nowhere in this one, or you need Duncan to go red hot from 3, or you need Dennis, or Karis LeVert, he keeps getting like 4 minutes a game in these games. You need somebody to go crazy from 3 to have a chance right now. And then on the other end, late there, listen, Paolo got the Halliburton bounce on the 3, and Franz, as well as Paolo, made some very difficult jumpers when their offense was grinding to a standstill when it looked like the Pistons might have been able to steal this one. But even with that said, there were just a few too many defensive mistakes the Pistons made, like Duren not being ready, or not having the angle right as Paolo ran this half-court screen with Wendell to get downhill. Now, Paolo missed a lot of shots before the flurry late, but he got a bunch of free throws. Also, Javonte Green, I think, had like 4 plays where he overhelped out of the corner, 2 of them on Desmond Bane, one of which they trapped Franz, which I was like, it's an idea, but the rotations on the back end were not ready for it. Javonte also freaked out and tried to steal one that Wendell had, and then that got him totally out of position to where Bane got another one of his threes. They lost Desmond Bane on a transition 3. We even saw some Paul Reed minutes, including one of those crazy Bane threes over Paul Reed, where the defense on that one was good. That was just an insane shot by Bane. Wendell Carter is playing the series of his life right now, man. He's totally outplaying Jalen Duren. Like, for everything I just said, if Jalen Duren continues to just be this bad, you either got to go, like, way more into Stu as your 5 with a little bit more Paul Reed, I guess, or I don't know what else. So anyway, that's it on Pistons Magic Game 4. We're going to learn a lot about this Pistons team in Game 4, man. Now, as far as Blazers Spurs, so it turns out all of those per-minute numbers that said Dylan Harper was amazing all showed themselves in this game. The one spin move he had on Drew in the middle of the floor, that was nasty. The threes were great. The dunk on Time Lord, of course, was awesome. He pump-faked Donovan Clingan completely out of a play on one that was cool as well. And then with Castle, it was cool to see Castle just answer the questions of, can you make shots outside of the paint? Can you be savvy enough attacking space that we give you? Like that one when he took Time Lord off the dribble and then hit him with the spin move in the paint. Like, that's really, really high-level stuff. Or getting Jeremy Grant on his back before making a very difficult mid-ranger that kind of sealed the game late there. I mean, just a crazy performance by those two. And I feel like that's going to be the type of game that, I don't know, 10 years from now, when the legacy of Castle, Harper, and Wemby has been established, it's going to be like, remember that game? Remember that moment with Wemby out and what those two did? And then defensively, you got, Carter Bryant blocking Sharp and switching onto Drew on another possession that was huge. Cornette had one play late where it felt like he was in two places at once to force a pass somebody was driving on and then get back to contest. It's a crazy game from the Spurs. Well, hey, if you were wondering, can they win a game without Wemby? Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, I'll be back later today, probably after Nuggets Wolves, unless something insane happens in the Knicks Hawks.